before God should have a fellowship together, a sharing, not just of thoughts, ideas, but a sharing of everything to really care for one another. And that's this idea of fellowship. It's sharing as a family. It's sharing as like a body, like a temple. We're part of something bigger. And this word fellowship is so huge in the Bible. And this drives me crazy because for so much of my life, it was almost like an afterthought. When I would think of fellowship, I would think, oh, there was that one part of the church building called the Fellowship Hall, and after our gathering on Sunday morning, we would go in the Fellowship Hall, and one guy would bring dessert, another guy would bring cupcakes, another guy would bring some meat, and we'd have this thing called the potluck in the Fellowship Hall, and so that meal together was fellowship. Or in church, we would have fellowship night where we get together and play softball, and so to us, that's fellowship. But in the Bible, man, it is so much more intense than that. In the Bible, man, there's this awesome passage in Acts 4, verse 32, and it says that the full number of those who believed were of one heart and one soul. And then it says that no one claimed that any of his possessions belonged to himself, but instead that they would share everything in common, and they would give as people had need. There was a sense of mission together. This is what he meant by fellowship. Now that's a lot different from a potluck. It's this idea that we're one now. We're family. There was this guy that came to my church once, and he was a part of a gang, and decided to ditch everything and follow Jesus, and he got baptized. And after a while, though, he stopped coming to the church gatherings, and one of my buddies asked him, they go, hey, where you been? He says, when I got baptized, he goes, I thought that it was gonna be like when I got jumped into the gang. He goes, when I got jumped into my gang, he goes, suddenly everyone had my back. We became like a family 24/7. He says, so when I got baptized, I thought, this is what's gonna happen with the Christians. He goes, I didn't know that it was just Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. He goes, I thought it was gonna be family. So he goes, I just had it wrong in my head. And yet when I heard that, I thought, no, you got it right. We've got it wrong. And honestly, it was heartbreaking because I thought, the gangs are a better picture of family than the church is? The gangs are a better picture of the body than we are? They're having a fellowship and a sharing that we don't see in the Church of Jesus Christ. And yet that's the very thing that Jesus wanted for us.